Good day, everyone. Today, we will discuss to you our research proposal entitled Live Experiences of Arranged Marriage Couples, a Phenomenological Study. This video presentation will include the discussion of the title, background of the study, as well as objectives, the survey questionnaire, and the methodology of this study. Before we proceed, we would like to introduce ourselves as the researchers responsible for this study. I am Roan Zaidi Queiroz.
I am Liza S. De Leon.
I am Pia Titanyon.
And I am Maria Luella Cirillo.
Once again, our research entitled Live Experiences of Arranged Marriage Couples, a Phenomenological Study. Now, let's quickly break down the title one by one. First, live experiences means a representation and understanding of our subject's experiences, choices of options, and how those factors influence one's perception of knowledge. In this research, it interprets the experience of arranged marriage couples, how their marriage work, and how they overcome their challenges. Second, arranged marriage. It refers to a kind of marriage based on ideals of parents of either one or both parties. It is also a type of marriage with no mutual love decisions, a marriage in which bride and groom were chosen to marry each other by their parents or other relatives. Third, arranged marriage couples. It pertains to a man and woman who are under the legal age, whose marriage is under arranged marriage tradition. The people within the experience of arranged marriage is the major subject of this study. Lastly, the word phenomenology. It is a form of qualitative research that focuses on the study of an individual's lived experiences within the world. It focuses on the discovery of the meaning of people's lived experience. It is the study of structures of consciousness as experienced from the first person point of view. The central structure of an experience is its intentionality, its being directed towards something, as it is about experience.
Going forward, let's proceed to the introduction or background of the study. In the international context, based from the survey conducted, the practice of arranged marriage seems particularly prevalent in South Asia, where family plays the predominant role in arranged marriages. India has a long tradition of arranged marriage, which continues to be practiced today. According to Review 2014, more than 72% of the marriages in Asia and Africa were arranged by the families or the social setup of the concerned individuals. In the local context, the issue of arranged marriage creates a lot of perspective to an individual in the community. To be particular, here in our municipality, Karamuran, a lot of people know the story of couple who are arranged marriage. It is just one proof that many are just curious on how such kind of marriage works, despite the two individuals are bound without love. Comparing it with the other kind of marriage, the marriage tied with love, with still the highest rate of divorce, how much more if the situation is arranged marriage? Thus, this study interests the researcher to discover and explore the story of arranged marriage couple who are married for almost 20 years and above, including the story on how their love grows, the secret for a long marriage, and the other challenges or experiences that made them stronger or stay for a long time. Thus, lived experiences is the backbone of this study. That is what researchers would like to see answers for. As this study aims to know analyze and understand the challenges in the married life of an arranged marriage couple.
This study will benefit the society in terms of having social awareness to the different perspective of marriage.
The study will help the beneficiaries in having common knowledge and build a strong sense of appreciation to the unique and traditional type of marriage which is arranged marriage.
Next, I will discuss the objectives of this study. As the aim of the research is to discover the lived experiences of arranged marriage couples, the following are the main focus of the study. Letter A, reconciliation of marriage. Letter B, development of love. Letter C, past trials as married couple. And letter D, secret behind the long-term relationship. Now, in order to acquire these objectives, here are the questions to be asked during the in-depth interview. For the reconciliation of marriage as one of the main focus of the study, the following questions will be asked. The first one is, who are the people that reconciled you to marry your husband or wife? Second, how did you agree to be married in an arranged marriage setting? For the development of love, the following guided questions will be asked. At the first place, are you acquainted with your wife or husband? Next, do you have feelings towards each other? What factors do you think drives you to develop love towards your partner? For the main subject, past trials as married couple, the guided questions that will be asked are, on the years as newlyweds, what are the challenges that you've encountered as married couple? How did you overcome those challenges? On the years onwards, what are the biggest trials that challenge your relationship? What are the lessons that you have learned as married couple? Is there a time that you come to think of breaking the marriage because of problems that you've seen so hard to solve in your relationship?
Lastly, to find out their secret behind their long-term relationship, they will be asked, what are your attitude and beliefs that makes you a strong family despite being an arranged married couple? And what is your revealing secret as married couple for a long period of time?
Finally, I will be talking about our research methodology. The typical phase of this design will be a focused exploration, an in-depth exploration of the phenomenon, which the domain is lived experiences.
Considering the purpose of analyzing and narrating the married life of arranged marriage couples, we researcher will utilize the phenomenological research approach.
As the sampling that will be used is purposive sampling or non-probability sampling, we will be the one to choose the population of the study based on the purpose of the research with the arranged marriage couples. The researchers' target number of participants are 4 arranged marriage couples. They are selected residents from Karamuran proper. Just in case there is a need for additional respondents, the researchers will use snowball sampling to trace them. Snowballing is a method of expanding the sample by asking one informant or participant to recommend others for interviewing.
Interpretative phenomenological analysis will be used to explore patterns of experiences of arranged marriage couples. In-depth interview will be the research tool of this study.
Multiple interviews will be conducted with each of the research participants. We will adopt the developed procedure of Seidman that says previous experience with the phenomenon of interest is assessed. In the first interview, while the following interview is based on the current experience. The third interview combines the information obtained from the previous 2 interviews to describe the individual essential experience with the phenomenon. The data from the interview will undergo transcription of data based from the step given in the related literature and studies. Using the data from the interview transcription, data analysis will be produced. Data analysis from the interview will be the basis to produce synthesis on theoretical and practical reflections. Then, the researchers will use inductive reasoning to explore their lived experiences in relation to what is like to be an arranged married couple embedded in context and across time. The general procedures that will be done by the researchers includes the preparing of data for the analysis, reducing the data phenomenologically, engaging in imaginative variation, and uncovering the essence of the experience. First, horizontalizing or listing all relevant expressions, then reduction of experiences to the invariant constituents. Next, thematic clustering to create core themes. Fourth, comparison of multiple data sources to validate the invariant constituents. Fifth, constructing of individual textual descriptions of participants. Sixth, construction of individual structural descriptions. Seventh, construction of composite structural descriptions. Lastly, synthesizing the texture and structure into an expression. That ends our research presentation. Thank you, stay safe, and God bless.